Now, in addition to the assignment, I believe, let's see, portal and security. Right, there's a couple of steps in here that that are a little more step by step. Right, how to configure this. Right, also what you can configure on the server side. Right, so it gives you some more information. So please read through the lecture notes and the overview for the security module. You'll find some very useful pieces of snippets of code that you can just grab from here and copy them over onto your either server.js or your user service server. Okay, so let's go on to our user service server, which I believe we have here. Let's see, that's in assignments. We have a service. There we go. We have the user service server. So in here, we're going to load the new library. We'll load the passport library. There it is. Let's copy that. Let's see. Let's require that. There we go. We got passport. What else do we need? Let's see. We're also going to load the local strategy. Right? The local strategy gives you the API on how to that implements that particular strategy. So if you're going to use Google, then you'll need to import the Google strategy. If you're going to use Facebook, you'll need to include the Facebook strategy. Right? You need to configure it. You need to so we're going to be configuring now the local strategy. And the way you configure the local strategy is to now that we have an instance of the passport library, is to tell it use the local strategy, and by the way, this function is where you are configured. This is the function that should handle, right, the life cycle of where the user is being authenticated, is in the process of being authenticated. Right? Again, remember, Passport isn't actually going to authenticate us. Right? We're going to do that, right? Using the regular user model, find the user by credential and so on and so forth. We're going to be notifying Passport, hey, yes, this particular user gave us an appropriate username and password. We're just notifying you, right, that across the framework, this user is good. Store them in the session, right, so that this user can be accessed anywhere in the session, right, anywhere in the application as the currently logged in user. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's implement the local strategy function. So the local strategy function. The local strategy function, right, is right here. This is a function that is it's going to handle the login, right? Notice that we're going to be using our normal user model, right? That we instantiated earlier. We require, right? So one we've been using all along, right? The only difference perhaps is that my